This story is developing, and we talked about it over the weekend. We had some hot clips on this one. I had some commentary on this one, but here's one that where we get the real sort of the controversy part of it, where it got to be a big deal because the administration gets a chance to sort of wave its hand and say, "Look at what we're doing," in the process of maybe overdoing it. Now, Kash Patel, the FBI director, posted on social media this picture. If you're watching the video, you see the picture. There are faces of two agents who are blurred out, and one agent has his back turned. And the woman being walked to the car is the Wisconsin judge who was arrested for aiding and abetting an illegal person from being captured by ICE. That happened. But the legal concerns about this point here is the actual perp walk picture, which, if you remember Mangione, this is weak. Kash Patel needs to work on his perp walk game, definitely. But the issue happens for Friday when Kash Patel actually put this on X, formerly Twitter, according to Milwaukee County Circuit Judge Hannah Dugan, in handcuffs, being escorted by law enforcement officials to a car. The image caption, "No one is above the law," has ignited controversy over potential violations of Department of Justice policies regarding the dissemination of arrest photographs, which is the issue. Not so much here the case, but this is Kash Patel just basically being a jerk because he can. The DOJ's confidentiality and media constraints policy advises against releasing photographs of defendants unless it serves a law enforcement function or is already part of the public record. Remember Eric Adams and his perp walk with Mangione. We talked about it almost a moment ago, just in brief things. That was supposedly to put on a actual show that New York has this under control. And that perp walk picture is also going to be one of the things that are going to get this case a bit of leniency because it was overdone in the perp walk. Yes, the man did something very terrible, but this was not Al Capone. This was one guy in one incident. Our Attorney General Eric Holder actually implemented this policy way back, going back, and he criticized Patel's posts, basically saying that he's trying to intimidate and just be, as I've said earlier, a jerk. Now, Judge Dugan was arrested for allegedly aiding an undocumented immigrant, Mr. Eduardo Flores Ruiz, in evading immigration and customs enforcement. She faces charges of obstruction and concealing the individual to prevent arrest. Dugan's attorney contends that the arrest was unnecessary and not in the interest of public safety. The whole thing was not necessary. You can go back and see what happened with her. Basically, the ICE agents were outside the door of her courtroom. She said they could not come in the courtroom and arrest him, and she walked Mr. Ruiz Flores out the back door. Flores Ruiz, I do it all the time. Flores Ruiz out a back door to try to evade capture. The ICE agents found him and got him anyway. That happened. This is going to be something going on for a while, as this is one of those, I will say, this may be an actual advocate judge. This may be an actual resistance fighter going forward. But is this fight worth it? Most people will actually boil it down to a no.